What's going on, friends? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Jared Hamilton and I'm stoked that you're in the house. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the fatal day after mistakes in dieting that you might be making. So at the time of recording this, as you can see based on my sweatshirt, that we just had Christmas and New Year's is right around the corner and birthdays are always all over the place. So this video is very timely, but the problem is most people struggling to lose their weight and keep it off fall into the fatal day after mistakes where they're doing the things that are actually keeping them stuck in this dieting trap. I do want to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you know whenever a new video comes out, because I have so much content coming at you and I don't want you to miss a thing. All right, let's get into it. Fatal mistake number one, no guilt or no shame is allowed. It blows me away the amount of people who enjoyed Christmas with their family, had grandma's favorite casserole, but then the next day they just bombard themselves with guilt and shame and how bad of a decision that was. But the problem is that leads people to be in this really weird dichotomy where they don't win. Either you miss out on the holiday fun and foods and then you regret it and feel remorseful that you didn't enjoy yourself, or you enjoy yourself with the food and then you beat yourself up and shame yourself. You would never guilt or shame your kid if they enjoyed the holidays or enjoyed their favorite food from grandma's house, so it's not okay for you either. Fatal mistake number two, do not cut your calories today. One of the biggest mistakes as a whole, that's going to be kind of an overarching theme with this, is people trying to compensate the next day or the next week for the eating that they did on the holiday. You trying to cut your calories a lot today is just going to set you up for a binge this weekend or here in a few days, so it's going to mess it all up in general and it's going to hurt your relationship with food. We have to stop the restrictions, stop cutting your calories to try to compensate for what you did the day before. Fatal mistake number three, do not skip meals. One of the worst things that you can do is skip your meals if you just had a holiday, an event, a vacation, because that's just going to set you up back in that cycle like I just talked about. So what you should do is just get back to your regular routine as fast as possible. Do not be tempted to try to skip meals to conserve calories, because that's just going to lead you to more binges, to more bad relationships with food, and more weight loss struggle. Fatal mistake number four, do not work out extra. Let's say you enjoy your Christmas dinner and let's say you have like a 3,000 calories that day from traveling, doing all the Christmas thing. But then you go to the gym and your extra 100, 150 calories you're trying to burn on the treadmill isn't gonna do a damn thing. If your plan is so strict and so extreme and so rigid, you cannot enjoy the holidays without all the stress and anxiety around, I have to go burn it off, you are on the wrong plan. Fatal mistake number five, do not try to compensate in any facet for what you ate the day before. Cutting carbs, cutting sugar, cutting calories, working out more, fasting, all this crazy stuff. Stop. There's this cool thing called the law of averages, and it works in your favor so you can enjoy Christmas, enjoy the holiday, enjoy the food, and it not touch progress based on what's consistent. But if you are constantly in this mode of trying to compensate for normal everyday life stuff like holidays, it is going to put you in this horrible tailspin, causing you to struggle and fail in your weight loss forever. Fatal mistake number six, do not take the scale out of context. If it's the next day after one of these events, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, not only is it normal for the scale to be up, but it is supposed to be up today. You're bloated. You need to poop. You're probably storing so much water because of all of the extra sodium that you had from grandma's famous whatever. So it's very normal and expected to be 5 or 10 pounds heavier than you were yesterday. So do not for a second take what the scale says out of context and throw an adult hissy fit having a freak out session thinking all of your work is ruined, you're back to square one. Just get back to business like nothing happened. Fatal mistake number seven, do not do anything outside of your normal routine. Now I have a different video here in my channel, I'll put a link for it below in the description on how to navigate the holidays. As soon as the holiday stuff is over, you're back to your normal scheduled programming, but do not make the fatal mistake of trying to change your routine or do anything extra to try to compensate for what you did the day before. You are back to your normal routine, literally like nothing happened. Fatal mistake number eight, do not believe for a second you messed anything up yesterday. You literally enjoyed time with your family and friends and experiences. And I will put it on my tombstone that if your plan is so crazy, so rigid, and so strict, and so unsustainable, you can't enjoy Christmas, you can't enjoy Thanksgiving dinner, you are on the wrong plan. Remember, this game of weight loss and transformation isn't just about adding more years to your life, but also about adding more life to your years. You should not be an anxiety shitstorm because you're enjoying Christmas dinner. You should not have to be freaking out about vacation because of the calories you're having. You should not be having to stop your life and what's going on because of fat loss and fitness and trying to make your life better. Now, if you're listening to this and you're like, Jared, I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know what a sustainable, practical plan should look like. Well, you're in luck. In the description, I have my free course called the Fat Loss Checklist, where I'm showing you exactly how to lose weight without having to have a crazy, weird vibe around the holidays or freaking out all the time. And I literally am gonna make fat loss so simple and so sustainable and so practical for you, this way that it's not that big of a deal, where you can enjoy your life. But that is in the Fat Loss Checklist in the description, so just click the link, put your best email in, and I'll send it right over to you. Otherwise, friends, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Be sure and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you next time.